All right, welcome back to this 30 days of meditation. We are on day 18. So find yourself a comfortable position, a comfortable place, and let's get started. All right, so yesterday we asked the question, where are you aware of the breath from? Right? And we're kind of going along with this theme this week, a very important aspect of meditation, which is self inquiry, is to investigate the very feeling of what it is we say, what it is we mean when we say I. When we feel to be in a specific place, like we feel to be more in our head than we do in our foot, right? Our foot is somehow further away than our ears. Why? Isn't that weird? Of course, we have the answers like, oh, it's brains and it's my brain. That's why I feel to be up here. But is that true? From our experience, is that true? So, of course, the theme we're going with this week is kind of poking at that a little bit. Where are you? Where are you? What are you? And so, yesterday we went about. Well, first we saw that we could move our attention around. We could move this feeling of being a place, a center, around. Then we noticed yesterday, hopefully, that there's nowhere to go when we ask, "Where am I aware?" It only brings about this don't know mind. So today, we're going to go a little bit lighter. I'm going to ask a different kind of question now. Hopefully, if you're still not convinced, if you're still convinced that you're a ghost in the machine, a kind of thing in a body, and where that exactly is, hopefully today will be another pointer towards that thing, towards that, what we're looking at here. And again, um, don't worry if you're not understanding this. Don't worry if this isn't working for you. I can't emphasize enough not to judge so much what's happening and see if just give it time. And it's okay if you're not into this whole self-inquiry stuff. Although it's very important, especially from a meditator's standpoint, if you just want to learn how to relax or be mindful, that's totally fine as well. But I can't do justice the way I learn practice without talking about this, which is the point of meditation. Even though there is no point, this is the point. So find yourself a sturdy and comfortable seated position, and let's get started. And as usual, let's begin by Finding the breath wherever you feel it the most. Letting go of our to-do lists, our intentions, our wants, and just allowing ourselves to be right here with the breath. In and out. Now, of course, it feels so obvious that we are inside our bodies. It feels like somehow I'm behind the eyes, in between the ears. I'm inside and not outside of the body. Oh, well, tell me then, how is it in there? Is it dark? Is it warm or cold? Is it crowded? I'm not asking you to imagine this. We feel to be inside. So tell me about it. What can you see inside? Is it wet? Is it dry? What's it like? Clearly, there's the experience of the outside, right? You can see what's in front of you, even if your eyes are closed. What is behind your eyelids? You can feel the surface of your skin. You can even feel the inside of your body. But you can hear sounds around you, smell smells outside of you. But we don't feel to be out there. we feel to be in here. So, what's it like? What evidence do you have that tells you you are inside your body as a separate something? Is it dark in there? Is it wet? What color is it in there? What evidence do you actually have? Clearly, these questions are ridiculous, right? It doesn't really make sense to ask them. But if we actually are inside the body, then it would make sense to ask them. So if you're not there in your head, if you can't answer these questions, then how are you inside the body? And if you're not inside the body, then where are you? All right, you can look at the screen. How was that experience for you? Was that just ridiculous? Because it is ridiculous. All of this week is ridiculous. From the conventional point of view, it's very crazy. Although I don't like that word too much. But I feel like there's a distance here between me and you watching. I can't hear you or see you. Only through comments I can see you. And so I'm guessing that for some of you, this is revelatory. Is that a word? Yeah, revelatory. It's an actual shift. It's a realization that this little me that's stuck up here, that's being pushed around by the big bagged universe, can't be found. It seems like I should be able to find myself that's in my body, right? People think, we have a soul. Well, can I find that? Does the soul only experience the outside of the world, not the inside? Why? If you were in your head, you would know what it's like in there. But all there is experience is sight, hearing, smelling, feeling body sensations, and thinking. We say thinking happens inside. But do we see the environment thoughts exist? See, I know it's kind of a silly thing to ask. Like, clearly, you don't experience your organs and like the inside of your body. But then why do we think, or why are we convinced that we are inside? Where? And we all know with surgery, we can cut somebody open. Is there a you in there? It's because we separate ourselves erroneously. We think, for some reason, probably our conditioning, the way we grew up, that what I am is something that has a body. I am not a body. I have one. See, these are my arms and my legs. They're mine. As if there's a me, a my to have that is separate from the body that has it. And that's what we're looking for this week. What is that? Is it real? Or is it just thinking? So again, if this is too destabilizing for you, if this is not enjoyable, if this is not clicking, I'll say, please just back away. You don't need to worry too much about this. If this is especially destabilizing, because I know for some people it can feel destabilizing in a way, or to kind of poke a little bit at our sense of um, self and our reality. It can be uh, it can have a sense of destabilization, a sense of this is freaking me out, man. And it's okay. It's not unhealthy. It just doesn't mean you have to push so hard in this way. Mindfulness is amazing by itself. So I have to keep saying that because I think it's important. But for those of you who are curious about what you really are, about this thing that you feel yourself to be, what do you make of this week, these practices, this direct pointing, this direct look? Where's awareness? What is aware? What sits here? And if you were inside your body, is it wet? Is it dark? What's it like? No answer? Then why do you feel you're in your body? And why do you separate yourself from your body? Separate something that has it. This little feeling, this little separate self the separate thing that is bombarded by the body's problems, that has arms, that owns things, that has dreams, that separate thing is the one that suffers. It's the one that is anxious for tomorrow and is ravished by yesterday. And what we're doing here is asking, is that real? Now, I fully expect a lot of the audience who are here for the 30 days might be dropping off at this point, and it's understandable. But again, this is what this practice is. It's not just about relaxing. It's not just about feeling better. It's about being honest, completely honest about our experience. And then freeing ourselves from the things we make up. Because then suffering, unnecessary suffering, can fall away. Now, I know it sounded like I gave you a reason to practice there. Don't take it too literally. There's only this moment. So thank you for your attention today. Thank you for your time. And tomorrow we will move on again, a little bit, hopefully a little bit lighter. I'm trying to give you the kind of direct push and then another direction that might not be as like, whoa, what the heck? So again, let me know how this is going for you, please. I'm curious about your experience. And if you have any problems, complaints, let me know. I'm here for it. And of course, if you have any questions, I will answer all these questions near the end of the week. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 19.